Hey everyone, and welcome right into today's explainer. Today we're talking about a fundamental shift in how you look at where you live. For most of us, our home is just that, a home. It's a place to hang out, relax, and keep the rain off our heads. But what if it was actually a powerhouse investment, working entirely in the background to build up your net worth? Well, today we are digging into a seriously fascinating tool that is specifically designed to help you unlock the hidden wealth sitting right beneath your feet. So let me ask you this. Are you leaving your home's equity to chance? Seriously, think about it. Most of us know exactly what's sitting in our checking accounts, down to the literal penny, right? And we're constantly checking our retirement portfolios. But when it comes to our single biggest asset, our home, a staggering number of us just pay the mortgage on autopilot every month and kind of cross our fingers. We're totally disconnected from its actual current value in a market that's always shifting. So today, we're unpacking the hidden risks of just ignoring your equity and why getting a smart, proactive strategy in place is absolutely crucial for your financial future. To really ground this, let's look at a very real, very big number, $75,000. According to our source material, a homeowner named Christy used the platform we're looking at today and ended up saving over $75,000 in interest. Just let that sink in for a second. That is not some projected equity gained over 30 years of waiting. That is actual, hard cash kept in her pocket simply because she had the right information at the exact right time. That's life-changing money, and it perfectly highlights the sheer power of what we're talking about today. Okay, so how did Christy actually do it? She used a tool called Homebot. You can think of Homebot as the ultimate financial gadget for your house. It's a highly powerful, completely free platform built to help homeowners track their property wealth, decode tricky local market trends, and make really strategic financial moves. Imagine having a centralized, super intuitive dashboard, kind of like the one in your car, but entirely for your home's finances. It takes all that complicated math and market data and turns it into clear, actionable steps. All right, let's jump straight into how this dashboard actually works, starting with feature 1, tracking your home wealth. So Homebot isn't just tossing a single vague estimate at you. It breaks everything down into core metrics. It dynamically monitors your estimated home value. It keeps a constant eye on your loan balances as you pay them down. And crucially, it calculates your available equity. That's the actual usable wealth that's essentially trapped in your property right now. On top of all that, it tracks local market trends, so you know exactly what is going down in your specific neighborhood, not just the national headlines. Having all these data points in one spot basically eliminates the guesswork. It puts you firmly in the driver's seat so you can monitor everything and pivot your strategy whenever you need to. And once you've got your tracking dialed in, it's time for the really fun stuff. That brings us to feature 2, saving more money. Because tracking your wealth means you get to keep more of your hard-earned cash. First off, Homebot lets you play around with modeling extra principal payments. You can visually see how tossing just a little bit extra towards your monthly payment completely slashes your timeline and interest. Second, it flags the absolute ideal refinancing windows for you. It literally alerts you the second market conditions match up perfectly with your specific loan. And when you look at your mortgage through this lens, you arrive at step 3. You save thousands, and as we saw with Christy, sometimes tens of thousands in interest over the life of your loan. It completely flips the script, turning passive debt into an actively managed wealth strategy. But to truly put your net worth on the fast track, you've got to know how to move with the market. So let's look at feature 3, mastering real estate timing. This gets right to the heart of a massive problem, guessing the market versus making informed decisions. In real estate, timing is literally everything. But traditionally, figuring out when to sell or make a move is super stressful, usually based on gut feelings or whatever you heard at the water cooler. This tool throws that old school guesswork right out the window. It gives you a highly detailed report on your specific property, mapped against current, real-time market conditions. So instead of wondering if it's a good time to act, you have personalized, data-driven insights letting you move quickly, strategically, and with absolute confidence. And it's not always just about selling the place. Homebot actually helps you time 4 very distinct actions: buy, sell, rent, or remodel. So maybe the market says, hey, hold off on selling right now. But the data shows that remodeling your kitchen today will give you an incredible return on investment down the line. Or maybe you've built up enough equity to safely pull some cash out and grab a rental property. By tracking these 4 specific avenues, Homebot ensures you are ready to pounce on real estate opportunities the second they pop up, growing your portfolio without having to rely on blind luck. Now, technology is fantastic, absolutely. But when things get complex, you still need seasoned human experts in your corner. So let's meet your real estate guides.
Because, as our source material emphasizes, you don't have to tackle the complexities of real estate alone. Enter Scott and Caroline Doan from Realty Executives. They are your professional allies here, pairing their deep expertise with the Homebot platform to really supercharge your wealth management.
And their resume, it is seriously impressive. This is exactly why they are the team to trust. We are talking about over 20 years of grinding it out in the real estate industry. They hold active dual licenses in both California and Florida. They cover massive markets: Southern California, including Western Riverside, San Diego, and Orange counties, plus Naples, Florida. And they've closed over $125 million in real estate volume. That is a proven track record. It means when your Homebot data says it's time to make a move, you have heavy-hitting professionals ready to execute those strategies flawlessly. The Doan's core philosophy really says it all. Your home is more than just a roof over your head. It's a valuable asset. Let Homebot help you make the most of it. I love that, because it hits the nail right on the head. It ties their deeply experienced, client-first approach straight back into the entire point of our explainer today. They genuinely want to see you maximize your home's potential. So, if you are ready to stop guessing, this incredible Homebot service is actually provided completely free of charge by Scott and Caroline Doan at Realty Executives out of Temecula, California. You can call them directly at 951-541-3498 or shoot them an email to set up your profile and get that expert guidance backing up your data. Their California DRE numbers are 022-48461 and 022-48462. Which brings us to one final really critical question to chew on as we wrap up this explainer. Are you going to keep leaving your home investment to chance, or are you ready to start unlocking its full potential today? The tools are right there, the expert guides are standing by, and the service is completely free. It is definitely time to grab the wheel of your financial future and start growing that wealth on purpose. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and we will catch you.
Thinking of your next move? Scott and Caroline are here to guide you every step of the way. Call them at 951-541-3498